What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy King 053, Mr. Easy Money, covering trending topics from local to abroad. Politics, I'm asking the questions: who's fooling who? Sports, from soccer, boxing, and MMA, I cover it all. Monthly motivational talks to inspire you. One thing for sure, I bring the receipts. So like and subscribe to be part of the movement.
The Chinese gangster. A senior diplomat from Zimbabwe has agreed to launder more than $1 billion in cash in what he believed to be a meeting with Chinese gangsters. Australia's investigative unit has found the diplomat was videotaped making the offer in a meeting with undercover reporters as part of an investigation by Al Jazeera into networks in Africa that use gold to launder vast sums of money. Uebert is a British Zimbabwean businessman and the presidential envoy. He claims to have made it to the Africa Forbes rich list in 2013. His net worth is around $60 million, and he calls himself the prophet of success. Alexander James has this exclusive report.
Good to see you, Ambassador.
Undercover reporters posing as Chinese criminals meet one of Zimbabwe's most senior diplomats.
Ambassador at large, I'm ambassador to 85 countries, but I'm the special envoy. I'm a representative of the president. That means I can sign contracts, I can sign treaties with the government without the president getting involved.
Woman with a trip neff.
Uebert is also an evangelical preacher
Fire the Holy Ghost!
who says he has the gift of prophecy with powers to heal the sick.
It takes the power of God, but it takes somebody to believe for something to happen like this.
Angel was personally appointed by President Emerson Mnangagwa to bring investment into Zimbabwe.
He is my first ambassador at large assigned to promote Zimbabwe brand.
Zimbabwe's economy has been devastated by corruption and more than 2 decades of sanctions imposed by the United States and Europe. The local currency has no international value. The country's biggest earner of US dollars is gold.
You want a gold? Gold, we can do it right now. We can make the call right now, and it's done with the president of Miners Association right this minute.
The president of Zimbabwe's Miners Federation is Henrietta Rushweya.
They want to invest in gold and buy gold and maybe send a private jet, picks up gold every week.
That's perfect. No, that's okay. Let's do it, bro.
$5 million can be cleaned every week.
We get gold worth $5 million every week. We take it out, bring another $5 million.
The ambassador is not bothered that the cash is being laundered.
It's money that cannot be declared in the country of origin.
We've already discussed it that we don't want to talk about.
He explains a plan to smuggle the dirty cash into Zimbabwe using his diplomatic status.
Right now, I can produce a check like this with 1.2 billion and put a red tape written diplomat. That's it.
Under the Vienna Convention, states agree to exempt diplomatic luggage from airport searches.
It's a very, very easy thing. It will land in Zimbabwe. Zimbabwe can't touch it. Until I get to my house. Yeah, you can understand. So they can do diplomatic plane.
Ambassador Angel.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy King 053, Mr. Easy Money himself, and we're back at it again with another one. And Al Jazeera just gave us a hot documentary featuring the Prophet Uebert Angel. For some of you who does not know who Prophet Uebert Angel, I would know, because I've actually met the man. I've sat down in his church sermons, and he is the man that brought Shepherd Bushiri, if you know who Shepherd Bushiri is, in South Africa some years ago. And I want to believe he was also part of the men that helped him escape. But we're not going to speculate. Don't quote me on that one. So what happened is that this documentary came out, not accusing, pointing out the fact that Uebert Angel, as the ambassador of Zimbabwe, has been smuggling gold in and out, out of Zimbabwe and smuggling dollars in by using a private plane to Dubai and who knows which other parts of the world that he's been doing this. And now Al Jazeera made a beautiful documentary where they have him red-handed on tape talking and initiating deals to do these illegal activities for his country. What breaks my heart is that Zimbabwe's economical situation is not only Zimbabwe's economical situation, it is also South Africa and neighbor countries, because Zimbabweans will then flee to other countries such as South Africa for a better life. And you heard in the in the interview that one of the journalists in Zimbabwe who has been doing great job and has been arrested for also exploiting this type of illegal activity said Zimbabwe only has 6 central hospitals, and those 6 central hospitals need about $55 million to operate in a year. That is their Department of Health. The 6 main hospitals only need $55 million. And he said they won't run out of medication. They'll be able to treat simple diseases like cholera and what. People will not die because of simple diseases that can be cured. You understand what I'm saying? So to see one person, remember, that is why we are saying stay away from politicians. These people are evil to the core. That is why they dethroned Mr. Robert Mugabe. He was probably part of the thing. And that is why they brought in Mnangagwa. And that is why Mnangagwa himself ordained and appointed Uebert Angel as an official ambassador. And Uebert Angel is going around, flossing around that he can make deals and sign them without the president knowing. That's how much power he was given. He says, I can fly 1.2 billion US dollars in cash to Zimbabwe and just put a red tape that says confidential, not confidential, diplomatic, and nobody will touch it. That is what is happening in Zimbabwe. Those 6 central hospitals, he can build 6 more with this money that he's doing. And remember, countries like the USA and Dubai, the East, and whatever, they are gaining from the sanctions from Zimbabwe. Zimbabwe still has a lot of gold, and they don't want them to sell them officially because that will make Zimbabwe's economy to grow. So they want them to sell them illegally. This is happening, ladies and gentlemen, this is happening in South Africa. I stay in Kimberley, I know. If you say let's go buy a diamond, I can help you to go buy a diamond. I know people that are selling diamonds. I don't want to now incriminate myself, but in Kimberley, we know where people are selling diamonds, and we know how to get these things in the black market. The same goes with gold. Don't you ever think that these illegal foreigners that are digging in the mines from Lesotho, Botswana, wherever, are selling that gold illegally somewhere? They don't even have documents to be in our country. And they're making ends meet by selling these diamonds, these minerals in the black market. What hurts me the most about this Al Jazeera documentary, they said it's gonna come out in 4 parts. So who knows what more they're going to take out? What hurts me more is that Uebert Angel owns a church, just like Bushiri was owning a church. And I would know. I'm guilty. I was part of Bushiri's church for a short period. But when everything started unveiling itself and my eyes opened, I left. Unfortunately, I still have family members that are stuck in that church who still believe in their prophet. And the same goes with Uebert Angel. His church members are protecting him and saying there is nothing he's saying in the videos that is incriminating him. What we heard is a short video. We didn't hear the whole story. That's how powerful these guys are with brainwashing our people. Guys, let's be honest, guys. Religion done wrong has brainwashed Africans in particular to a point where they can't think anymore. Logic does not apply anymore in churches. You hide behind scriptures to indoctrinate people and then take away their thinking power, so that they can believe that only you can speak to God, only you can heal, only you can give them prosperity, only you can do the miracle. The people don't believe in God anymore. And I don't want to touch in spiritual topics, because I've been in churches and I've learned a lot, guys. Spiritually, I'm one of those people. We can sit down and speak African spirituality, speak the religious spirituality. I've been around. I've been around, and the level of brainwashedness. I've been even with people that have gone places and done things that me and you would think, but how can you do that? People that have they have pulled and peed in bottles, and they've been given mood to put in that bottle and been told if you drink it your life will change, and they did it. I'm talking about qualified people who have graduated from varsities, cannot apply logic. This is what is happening. Zimbabweans are struggling like nobody's business. One man can solve Zimbabwean economical issues. And he's not the only corrupt person. ZANU-PF, the whole party is just messed up. It's just messed up. Just like the ANC, when you look at what Busisiwe Mkhwebane is saying in court, she's got the emails of Cyril Ramaphosa, the campaign of Cyril Ramaphosa. She's got the bank statement. They are trying to stop her from revealing all of those things. That's why they had to suspend her as the public protector, because she'll be talking too much. Her life is in danger, that woman. If she doesn't know, let me tell her now. Her life is in danger. So to see this happening to Zimbabwe, our beloved neighbors, and correct me if I'm wrong, guys, are Zimbabweans not the kindest people you know from Africa? Taura, guys. Are Zimbabweans not the kindest people you have met in your life? Soft-hearted, soft-spoken, most behaving. I've met people from all around the African countries. Zimbabweans are one of the softest people I've met, most kind people. Tell me on the comment section, from all the African countries, which one is your favorite country in terms of personality and Ubuntu, like having that Bantu spirit in them, to say love your neighbor as you love yourself. I think Zimbabweans are the best example on that regard. So let's wait and see what is going to happen on the part 2, part 3, and part 4 of the Al Jazeera. Why am I messing that up? Documentary, and see what is going to come out there. It's your boy King053. Please go in the comment section. Tell me how you feel about this. Are you at all surprised that these politicians and these pastors are doing this to our countries? Are you at all surprised? Or are we at that point that we are so deep in the shit that nothing surprises us anymore? Nothing shocks us anymore. In Africa, nothing. If you can wake up and say the president has been raping children left and right, we will not be shocked. That's how corrupt and evil our countries have become under these evil regimes that are happening right now. So heartbroken that Zimbabweans have to suffer like this, but they have the minerals in them. And we have to, at one point, as African countries, stand together and say, take out these sanctions from Zimbabwe. because it's not only hurting Zimbabwe, it's hurting especially the southern part of Africa. It's hurting everyone. It's your boy King 053, Mr. Easy Money. See you on the next one.